Whatever.
Good afternoon. Yes, Rai. One of the demons is me. A Fujo demon takedown, all blue point area. Yes, they became greedy and corrupt, and thus their downfall was sealed. I tried playing a little bit of this last night. I tried to do some invasions, some co-op, and instead I got put into the old monk fight about 3 times, and every time the person whose world it was killed all the enemies right up the staircase leading to the old monk, and then just froze outside the boss arena. They didn't want to walk in. They were just standing there. It happened 3 times. I was just like, is this the new meta now? Rather than actually fight anyone in the old monk boss fight, you wait for them to go AFK. Silk, cowards fear the old monk. It does seem that way, yeah. Like, I don't know whether that's just like the new meta now, is that because the thing is, you can make the old monk fight really, really weighted in favor of the old monk. If you have the adjudicator shield and the regenerator ring, you regain a lot of, just regenerate your health. If you wear the cling ring, you get more health as the boss than you normally would. And then you also get Soul Arrow, or like Homing Soul Mass, I think it's called. You get that automatically summoned for you. So yeah, the boss fight can just be really difficult from the perspective of the challenger. The custard tornado is too intimidating. Yeah, I just feels like, you know, if rather than play online, get invaded and then just try and wait for the other person to get bored and turn the game off, why not just play the game in offline mode? It's crazy to me that people would would play the game and then just wait for the other. I literally sat there for like 5 or 10 minutes with one guy, and he was just standing there. It was the most uncanny thing. Anyway, let's hop in. Because I think the next two areas I wanted to tackle, Stonefang and Valley of Defilement, they're not so... Or at least I can't remember that they're too egregious. Armor Spider isn't a particularly interesting boss to begin with, and the way they changed it is just sort of, again, there's a lot of generic stuff going on. They highlighted the red glowing elements and what have you. But I think the more telling bits of the redesign of Stonefang are the rest of the level and the fat officials that appear in the level as well. You'd think anyone playing in 2026 would be here for the PvP aspect of the fight. You'd think that, but I guess not. Which is a shame, because I think the old monk fight was a really unique boss fight in the original, and is one of the things that it took a long time for the series to... I think they did it with the Mirror Knight in Dark Souls 2, but it took a long time for the series to kind of revisit it, like 2 games. And I've said it before, but the archdemons in this game all do something really unique. I don't want to spoil it too much, but is Penetrator really an archdemon? Penetrator's one of the enemies where you can bring in an AI NPC to help you. Dragon God is like a giant environmental puzzle, basically, where you're hiding in the ruins to avoid getting punched. Old Monk summons a player to fight on his behalf. Storm King, you use a mystical sword which has a magical power that only works in that area. And then Maiden Astraea, you don't actually fight. She's not really the boss. Garl Vinland is, and when you finally get to her, she kills herself. So they all do something really unique and interesting that kind of turn boss fights sort of on their head a little bit, or have some kind of gimmick that makes them memorable. So you'd think that players playing the remake would want to revisit that aspect of the old monk boss fight, but I guess not. They want to walk up to the boss fog and then just wait for you to disconnect. Crazy work. We call it crazy work. Anyway, let's go to Stonefang, where I'm not in human form. I also figured out that, I think you're right, that it won't matter that I died in Latria, because I defeated a red phantom, and that also shifts the world tendency towards white, I think. Maybe it's your character tendency, I can't remember. I think they've done a fairly good job with Stonefang. It looks like if I was going to be remaking the game, this is the kind of thing I would have done. Just sort of it looks very much like it did. It's got the same sort of color grading. It's got the same. I think the lighting is probably a little bit changed, but it looks just like a graphical update of the old area. I think as we get further into the level, we'll see more of the orange and teal seeping in.
Hello there. Souls. I trade fine goods for souls.
Filthy man. I don't think he actually has anything that I want anyway.
You want to play? Don't you agree?
So I can leave. Yeah. But yeah, the fat official up there, we'll get a better look at what they did with the character redesign when we Can we get up there? I'm glad that still happens, that you still get stunned by the hitbox, lingering hitbox. The filthy man giving you a head to toe once over. Yeah, it's like why is he in a position to judge? Ow. Oh, now, not quite. But I was hoping that he would land in such a way that we can get a closer look at his character model. This'll do. Right, yeah. I know he's a bit splattered in blood because I hit him a few times. I think that's why he's a bit blood splattered. But like, I don't know. Like, they've taken what was before, like, you know, them just being a little bit fat and made them fully, like, you know, they're bloating out of their clothes now. It was an element on their original character design that their lower two buttons on their jacket was undone, but now you can just fully see their, like, you know, rippling flesh, and again with these boils and pustules, it's like it's just trying to make the design so much more grotesque. And I don't think it really adds anything to the design. I think it looks weaker that way. Average grinder experience, yeah, a filthy man looking you head to toe. Just forget whether this actually turns over at the top, but I don't think you'd be able to get down if it did. We'll step off at the bottom. Here, if you get the world to pure black world tendency, here's where one of the colourless I think, like, primordial demon or primeval demons spawns. So you can kill him, and I think it shifts the world tendency, like, back to neutral for killing him. Yeah, I'm just glad they didn't add any, like, music to this stage or anything. God. They are actually pretty tough, these guys. One of the things that... Oh my god. One of the things that I am sad they removed... So the main reason I'm using the Crescent Falchion is because it regenerates your magic. But also because it's a slashing, like, curved sword weapon. It causes bleeding if you hit with it enough times, and that causes the enemy to just slowly, like, lose health. When you've caused bleeding in the original, you hear, like, a blood pumping, like, heartbeat sound effect that like, is really sort of, I think, has a really profound effect on. They've removed that in this, or at least it's so lost in the audio mix that you can't really hear it. I can't, anyway. There's dogs that I don't want to tangle with. Especially. Maybe they're in that room. One of these guys meant to have a bag of rocks that I can... Oh, there he is. Thank you. You also get a useful soul. Yes, you get the colorless demon soul, which is very useful. I think is used in ascending several weapons. Or like forging some unique weapons, I think. Don't know whether I'll have a chance. I think there is a primeval demon, or you can get a colorless demon soul from somewhere without having to actually kill one. I may already have one, actually. No, I do not, but... Ow! Oh, him. I didn't know he could shoot me from up there. Oh, I switched my things around because I was doing the... doing PvP last night, or trying to. Oof. Right. Run in there. The problem with this level is there's a lot of rocks, and you can get weighed down quite quickly, and that would be a problem, except that you can just send things back to the storage via magic. Ow. Which sort of, I think, sort of drains the tension out of carrying too much stuff. A sort of baffling change that increases, yeah, the QOL of the game, the quality of life, but you know, I think I'm a big, I think you know, there's been a lot written about like friction in games and how, you know, a little bit of friction is sometimes actually the core of the game. You don't want everything to be super convenient. If things are too convenient, the game doesn't feel as interesting to play as if there's a little bit of friction that sort of makes you have to plan and strategize and think about what you're doing. Now, I want to be careful here, because I can fall off this bridge. Femboy gets his rocks off via magic. Oh man, the clickbait titles I could go for with my my streams. Damn it. This is the one thing I didn't want to happen. Why don't you do it? Raiden always knows exactly what to say. Why don't I put clickbait titles to all my streams? God damn it. It's okay. I'm calm. I'm moisturized. I'm in my lane. I'm flourishing. My cortisol levels are low. This falls down as well. I'm crashing out. Here's another thing that I really like about Demon Souls, is that yeah, the souls in this aren't like rated according to their power. They're rated in according to, yeah. So they kind of are like unknown warrior, unknown hero, but they're sort of like they're rated in terms of like how well known they were, how famous and legendary they were. It's this idea that like it's not necessarily just the soul that contains the power. It's human perception sort of enhances and imbues the soul with power. I really like that idea that, like, you know, a renowned hero's soul or a storied warrior's soul, a storied hero's soul, this soul that is perceived to have lots of knowledge and experience, that has done great deeds, or has, I think there's the other souls are called like legendary hero's soul, legendary warrior's soul. They're enhanced by human perception. I think that's like a really cool idea. Now, I'm actually a little bit lost. I don't go now. Or maybe I do. Me. I am so bad at combat. Yeah, I really like the way that a lot of the demons in Demon Souls as well don't necessarily even seem to be, you know, just like evil creatures that have come out of the ether. They're especially in Shrine of Storms, they're literal like human legends brought to life. The Adjudicator is this kind of like legendary figure in the Shadow Men's religion. This demon or this being that like judges the souls of the dead. He's been brought to life by the colorless fog. The old hero is like a venerated legend in the Shadow Men's culture. He's brought to life, and Storm King as well. These legends are like brought to life by the demon's fog. A power scaling system from the Fate series. I haven't played enough Fate stuff to really know that much about it, but yeah, like from what I understand, yeah, Fate. You know, what imbues things with power is whether they exist in legend and the sort of human perception of them. Like, you know, Astolfo is a character that is very powerful because he has stories written about him, not necessarily because he was in life or in those stories a legendary warrior. Femboy Nobunaga would have saved this remake, but Blue Point are cowards. I love how Nobunaga is depicted in various different like Japanese properties. Like, yeah, Femboy Nobunaga, the Nobunaga in Neo, where he's just like a Bishonen, and then Nobunaga in Drifters, where he's like a pirate for some reason. Very, very amusing. I think these like little fire lizards are so cute. From what I remember as well, this game is one of the only ones to feature, or maybe it's in Dark Souls too. I can't remember, but you need an item in order to reset your weapon. If you fuck it up and you accidentally build your weapon wrong, you need an item to like reset the scaling on it. Like that's what you need Meltstone for. Yoink. But I also just love these little fire lizards are just hanging out in here. They just want to be warm. I think all the games have that, but it does get much gentler from Dark Souls 2 onwards. Yeah, I can't remember in Dark Souls 1 what the item is you need to reset your weapon scaling. Shortcut ahead. Ow. This takes me back outside. These fire lizards are so cute as you're turning them into an endangered species. Listen, they might be cute, but it's them or me. Such is the law of the jungle. Only the cutest can survive. Oh. Okay. I deserve that. I think Soul Ray does penetrating damage. Hi there, Sign of Zeta. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Only the cutest can survive. Glad we know you'll always be safe. Aww. Aww. That's genuinely got me blushing. Oh, here's something total change of topic. So I picked up the official's gloves. This is something I do not like about that they changed. To get the full Fat Official set now, I think it's a random... I think you can miss out on parts of the official's set if you kill the Fat Official, and it doesn't like drop, or you don't retrieve it from the body. I think it used to be that you could get pieces of the Fat Official set. You picked it all up from a body somewhere, I think. But now you pick them up in random places. I think from each Fat Official they drop a piece of it or something, or it's on some corpses somewhere. But you need the full set in order to rescue the Witch Yuria from a tower in Boletaria. You didn't need to use all of it. You only used to need the hat. I think now you need the full Fat Official set, which is like it's a change that kind of makes sense. Like, you want to cosplay as a full Fat Official in order to fool them. But at the same time, it makes that, like, a lot harder to do, because I think it is harder to actually guarantee that you get all the pieces of the Fat Official set. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm remembering that. I remember having a big problem with trying to get the full Fat Official set the last time I played this, and I think that was it. It was that you can't, you're not guaranteed, like, or at least I think you can potentially miss like pieces of it. And it really annoyed me. God. All the rocks. Ah yeah, here's where I wanted to be anyway. Open the shortcut. I don't have any crescent moonstone, so I don't think I can actually upgrade my crescent falchion. In my head, cosplay just keeps getting more and more expensive. True. Oh, I would love to cosplay Gwendolyn. That would be so good. The hard part is just the helmet, right? His like dark moon crown.
What does it matter? You need a blacksmith. Show me your steel. If not, head straight.
Voice acting of Baldwin or Ed. Sorry, this one's Ed. The other one's Baldwin. Just so, I don't know. So much more sourceless. Oh, I can upgrade it. I do have Moonshade Stone shards. Oh no, I have none and I need 4. I thought I had 4 and I needed none. Damn.
I'm busy. Forge ores.
Ah well.
All done.
I do like this. I think that that looks really pretty. I have to credit them that not all the art direction in this game is bad and jarring. That said, I think those kind of like backdrop style things are some of the easiest stuff to do in video games. I'll just tie a Star U plushie around it. I would love a Star U plushie. You get I haven't ever seen a plushie Star U. Hard to fuck up Stone Fang, honestly. Yeah, I mean that is also true. Sign of Zeta is that Stone Fang is sort of like it's a cave and a mine. It's not one of the most unique areas in Demon Souls, if we're being totally honest. I still really like it, and I think that the level layout is really good, and they didn't change any of that. Why would you? And I'm glad they didn't change the color grading out here too much. It looks dusty and dry like it should. Now I forget, is that... oh yeah, I have to go up here, don't... What is everyone's favourite area in Souls games? Either per Souls game or across all of them. I think my favourites for atmosphere and just aesthetics and vibes, I really like Latria in this game. I really like the painted world in Dark Souls 1. I can't really remember many of the areas from Dark Souls 2. I never finished it. Might be something I do on stream one day. And in Bloodborne, I think I like the hidden village of Yahagul and the Canehurst. Outside Canehurst is really cool. I really like that. I think I just like snow levels in general. Snowy levels in video games are always like such a vibe to me. Right, time to turn these guys into an endangered species some more. Uh-oh. Demon Souls, I love Latria and the Valley of Defilement. Valley of Defilement has like a really cool like atmosphere to it, you know, with it all being like rainy. Shit, this guy's gonna kill me. See, I told you, it's them or me. Time to do some illegal poaching. It's only poaching if I loot their bodies. And so far they haven't dropped anything, so... be fine. Why'd he go over here? Ed's sharpening stone. Hi there, Fox Dance Media. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Dark Souls 1, I'd say Upper Blighttown and probably Anor Londo are my favourites. Yeah, it's a long time. I wonder whether Bloodborne is ever coming to PC. I feel like the moment might have passed for that to happen. Yeah, Anor Londo's really cool. Ow. Stunting on him. It used to be that you would stab the enemy when you parried them and then force them to the floor. Now you like lift them off their feet. Like, let's see if I can do it again. Well, heal up first. I can't see him. See, like lift them up and slam them onto the ground. It's like it looks way more sort of brutal. I'm no Steve Merwin. Put this fire out. Sploosh. I am currently playing Bloodborne on stream. Yeah, now it's a nice sauna, nice and steamy. I'm currently playing Bloodborne on Saturdays on stream, and I'm enjoying it a lot more than I was last time I played it. But I haven't gotten to any of the really hard stuff yet.
Sploosh.
Sploosh. Hi Dom, welcome to the stream. But yeah, it's funny to me that I guess like, you know, Bloodborne and Elden Ring seem to have been like, I think the entry points into the Souls series for a lot of people, and because they were so influential. I mean, Elden Ring less so on this game, but because Bloodborne was so influential, a lot of the design choices and art direction of Bloodborne has been sort of copied into this game. It's got this weird, this remake has this weird sort of forward referential nature towards one of the later games in the series. Don't know what the point I was making there. I think it's just it's kind of funny to me that even people who, I guess Bloodborne hasn't ever been released on PC, but yet has had this sort of like, I mean, I guess this hasn't either. It's had this big footprint on gaming. Ow. Oh shit. Damn. I didn't know he could rapid fire them like that. Everything's converging towards the dreg heap of Dark Souls 3. Yeah, it does sort of seem that it's like, what's that phenomena called? Like carcination, where things just, converge towards becoming a crab. And, it's sort of unavoidable because the series has just gotten more and more popular, and more eyes on it. Ubisoftification. I mean, yeah, that the inclusion of the big open world in Elden Ring certainly seems to be part of that trend. And like copy paste style like dungeons, which oh god. Ow. These kind of like Build-A-Bear dungeons that all look sort of similar, but give you plenty of content to sort of grind through. Very Ubisoft pilled. IMO. Whether it's worth us. Yeah, laugh it up. Ow. Okay, don't laugh that much. He screamed as he died. Right, yeah, he dropped officials' leggings. So they are just like items that drop from fat officials sometimes, I think. Parts of the set are. I like to think if I ever learn to use magic, I'll make funny noises like that when I cast it. Definitely throw in some pew pew. At least Elden Ring doesn't inundate you with minimap icons because there's no minimap. I mean, yeah, I think that I don't mind open world games when they're fun to explore, and when you don't have this sort of minimap all the time informing you about where to go. You're just sort of like you have to look at an actual map, and or just go where looks interesting. You see something on the horizon, and I liked Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild for that, even though they did have a minimap from what I remember, but they also just had this sort of like, you'd see something on the horizon and be like, oh, I wonder what that is over there, and you'd go and explore and find out. Wristblade. Oh, I think that's good. Thank you for turning me into a cat. Meow. Amplifies the damage dealt and received by magic. Yeah, so that's something... That's what I was thinking of last stream. I thought it was Jerry's stiletto, but... Crisp blade. Now when I want to cast spells, I should switch both things to do more damage. Now... Here's the question. Do I send the elevator back up in anticipation of dying? Or do I believe in myself?
Wait, I can text-to-speech those spell-casting noises. Blue arcs. Scraw. Hugh hugh hugh.
Blue arcs. Scraw. Hugh hugh hugh. Yeah, they're good. I like them. Some very, very worthy noises there. I think Russell, our text-to-speech guy, has been a boon to these streams. MVP Russell. Right. Oh, I'm webbed. I can't go and... Oh. Wow. This doesn't quite reach back here. Stamina damage that does, though. Right, time to run. I think this is a good change, the burning oil. It makes it clearer why the fire reaches as far as it does. And avoid getting webbed. Oh, did that kill me? It did not. Very nearly could have done. Yeah, that was a close one. Ah, time to run. With Water Veil, this will be a piece of cake. Yeah, I need to recast it, don't I? Ah. I'm so bad at avoiding the webbing. Water Veil coming in clutch again. Got him. We need fan art of Russell that makes him really hot. Yeah, I mean, somehow I do picture him as being, you know, having like a beach bod. Spider down. Spider, you don't swat spiders, you capture them in a glass and release them. At least I do. Nice. Right, I think with the hard demon soul we can go and get flame spew. And I also want forward one level up. Give me a sec. Make sure that I can afford.
Bravo. Thank you. Let me pass. I am one. Our human protector.
Yeah, fire spray. Attune magic. Don't need water veil. Now I need fire spray.
Bring me more. I patiently await.
I patiently await you, my fine magician friend. I want to try to get my magic higher. That's where the bulk of my damage comes from.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
So I found out he does actually say the Heart of Gold line, but you have to I think you have to actually use like his storage ability. Really need the steel shield.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
I don't like the way they voice acted that again. I find myself saying this so often. The way they re-recorded these voice lines and I think that's just worse than the original. He sounds almost sort of like a bit furtive in the original. He's like he's almost whispering something that he shouldn't to you. He doesn't want anyone to overhear.
You've got a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Exactly. Like Russell, of course, says it perfectly, flawlessly. But yeah, like that voice line. Nah. Anyway, let's get some umbassas in chat, please.
Back in the time that I lived below Boletaria Castle, King Alan left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow. Soon, the land was ravaged by soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard,
Umbrella.
keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived.
Oh, she didn't say it.
Have you heard? If you are attacked by a demon, you will lose your humanity. What a horrible thought. Just what would happen then?
Umbassa. I want to hear her say Umbassa.
Unusual tastes. He often visited Stonefang Mine, where he collected rocks of all shapes and sizes. Most of them had no value. But among them, he found a miracle stone shard, which he gave to me. Could this, too, be a sign from God?
I mean, why not?
But among them, could this, too?
Oh, she doesn't want to say anything more to me. Umbrella. Our umbrella behind this. Oh yeah, these are the people I can buy miracles from.
You must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful.
Umbasa Kel,
We are
welcome
both
to the
cut
stream.
from the
Good to
same
have you.
cloth.
I could try and learn a miracle just so I can show off. That is quite a good miracle, actually. It's three grand though. Miracles are so much more expensive than magic. Buy it, why not?
Miracles, may your deeds mimic his eminence.
Go on, say Umbasa.
Oh, fellow disciple. A miracle is a heavenly act. They have similar effects. Magicians, in the end. are mere
That's such a bad
servants
Welsh
of
accent. It's
demons.
bordering on an offensive Indian one. Yeah, it
I see. You wish to train yourself. Pray we meet again.
it's not particularly convincing, is it?
I have sinned.
Good for you, mate.
Allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away. And
I have run away.
vastness.
Still think this was the occasion of my best ever stream joke. Te woke toi voice. Me pronom basa. Very good. What am I running around like a headless chicken for? I want more souls. Level up again. More magic. Oh, and I also wanted to... Yeah, so I was saying the other... I don't have it. I mean, it's in here. I was saying the other stream, they changed the miracle casting... the miracle casting animation. Now I can show you exactly what I mean by that. In the original, when you cast a miracle, put your hands together and pray, and then the miracle occurs. In this, it's just like a spell casting gesture. It's like you sort of channel it from your soul for a second, I guess, or your heart. But...
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
Oh, it's...
You have a
Oops, I
heart
can't
of
store
gold.
it. How do I... I actually also want to remove this miracle from my
Do you seek the...
spell slot.
Come back. I am still speaking. That hardly befits
Do not care. Enjoy the cortisol spike. Yeah, why did they change the miracle gesture? Like, I don't know. It just seems like a lame choice to make.
Before the Blight, Boletaria was a grand kingdom. The king, his knights, and his subjects were modest and plain, but also steadfast and compassionate. I have spent much time in my studies in the cultured countries of the south, yet no country holds my heart as does Boletaria. But look at what has become of us now. I refuse to believe that this is what Father wished for our great land.
So that's like the interesting line, I think. Boletaria and its people were modest and plain. It was a grand kingdom. And he refers to the cultured lands of the south. Boletaria is a kingdom that was founded by basically a barbarian warrior, the old King Doran. So all the Gothic architecture and stuff. Boletaria isn't, I don't think, meant to be that old. It's a fairly recent kingdom. It's, you know, in the northern realms, which I think are implied to be sort of a bit more rough than the cultured lands of the south. So the older Gothic architecture in Boletaria just really doesn't make any sense. That's not fitting with where it's supposed to be in the world and within the culture of the Demon Souls like world. If they really wanted to improve the game, they'd have let us kiss Ostrava. Exactly. Open up his fluted helm and have a sweet little kiss on the lips. I want to consume some more souls, I think. No, I want to use them. Send them to my storage. How many am I going to need? Level up again.
Then touch soul of the mind, key to life.
So I just need a few more.
I am here for thee. Then touch soul of the mind, key to life.
Magic damage.
Soul
Fire.
of the lost.
Should have added a full-blown dating sim mode to the remake. Yeah.
Let strength be good. Art thou
Have like little like friendship meters above everyone's head.
I thank you, as promised.
Right. Oh, I can have more than have a fourth spell. What do I want as my fourth spell? What would be useful in I can change Yurt. I can save him. Yeah. Fear and Hunger stays with me. I haven't played Fear and Hunger, so I don't know. Can you romance the characters in that? Thank you for dumping monsters on my head. Actually, it does remind me I should hydrate with the, some energy. I feel like none of these are particularly useful. Probably Flame Toss.
Bring me more. I patiently await.
Probably Protection would be good actually. I need to buy that because I can't currently attune Great Warding or whatever it is.
Our human
Oh, I need 5,000 for it.
I am fully. I can still be.
Fear and Hunger has a bonus dating sim mode. You can even date the Crow Mauler. The Crow Mauler.
I thank as promised.
Right, that's probably going to be more useful to me than Flame Toss.
Bring me. I patiently await.
That'll help me in Valley of Defilement. Oh, and don't forget to die. Don't forget to unalive myself before I lose my human form. I'm not kink shaming, I'm kink asking why. I mean, I'm gonna be real. A name like nearly landed on him. I wonder if I'd have killed him if I did. A name like the Crow Mauler. Sometimes you want your BF to peck you. Depraved chasm. Let us head into the depraved chasm. Now here we go. We're getting the green lighting again. Once more, the orange and teal. It's making a comeback. Valley of Defilement, I always think of as being sort of very orange and brown. But yeah, we've got like green lighting on the go now. Depraved Chasm, the name of my sex tape. Ew. I thought for a second you were calling me depraved. You are a depraved chasm. Yeah, look, you know, we've got orange and teal again. They even did it here. They've got a sickness, these Blue Point people. Sickness, I tell you. I don't know that I want to climb down here. I want to fall down to... He did not like that. Oh right, yeah. Now I can show you the dreadful sound effect for the flame toss spell. Just sounds like a laser blaster. Just sounds like any generic, like, sci-fi, like, beam weapon. I think this is quite dangerous. It's quite dangerous, and I don't think there's actually any good treasure down here. Really justifies the risk. Fuck it, we ball. A grass. Ring of Magical Dullness. It's giving Temu Mass Effect. That's good. Mm-hmm. No, yeah, it really does. You know, it gives it just sounds like a generic, you know, like blaster sound effect. Which, you know, I've said it every stream so far. People praise the sound design in this remake, and I don't know where they're getting their ideas from. Don't fool me. Ow. Maybe I should have bought Water Veil with me, because these guys do have flame torches, I'm now remembering. Magical dullness is a good way to describe this remake. Yeah, honestly. Sounds like they turned up the treble to the max and called it a day. I also realised last night that they changed the Ring of Gash Resistance to Gash Resistance Ring. But I do like that Gash Resistance Ring sounds like a diss. Thank God we can still resist cash. Goodbye. See ya. Do not fear death. I think I will fear death, though, and I will not be jumping off that edge. Thank you for turning me into a cat, PDA Foot. Welcome to the stream. Do the Americans know what gash means? Yeah, I wonder whether it's as common a slang overseas. I'm not here. I like the homophobia in the eyes. Yeah, my character model always has homophobia in his eyes. Oh yeah, that's those like red clouds poison you. Go into the inventory and use some Noble's Lotus before I die. I think you can actually just die to poison in this. Probably worth putting the Noble's Lotus on the quick bar there. Probably the Widow's Lotus too. Turf euphemism for bottom surgery. I wouldn't put it past them, but yeah, you're in the right region. Oh, the saint's clothing is quite nice, if I remember correctly. Have a look how that looks on me. Not as nice as I remembered. And I'm no churchy, so swap it out. Honestly, I think I prefer the wizard's clothes to the Imperial Spy top as well. I kind of like the ridiculous sleeves. Looks quite Alant coded. Yeah, I think they've made some kind of Bluepoint have made some kind of association between oh it's you. I've made some kind of association between Boletaria and Church, and I don't think that's an explicit association that's made in the original.
You there? Won't you please buy something? My poor child is hungry.
Yeah, what you got? A grand for grass? Like a halberd. Chain mail. Look at the big ring on the front of that. Bit BDSM coded. Oh, you can't see it. It's behind my head. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats. I need to move myself out the way. You're going to see the BDSM ring. Look at that. I'm sorry, lady, but these prices, and they're not right.
That witch sent you to torment
Wait, why is it BDSM? Like big rings on you know, on clothing like that are often a bit BDSM coded because you can tie and chain things to them. But it's also like inconspicuous enough that you can wear it during the day without anyone noticing. Stay pure, Rai. Stay pure. Now he's trouble. We want to avoid him. I do like what they pull off here. Of it's not immediately clear that that guy is enormous. You gonna come down? There's some guys up there, and they're meant to fall down now and try and attack me, but they're not going to. There we go. Want them out the way so that I can deal with Ugly over here. We cast the protection spell more often. I might be in danger of getting hit by somebody. His pals are more deadly than he is. God damn. Oh yeah, weren't people commenting on Lettuce Truss's ring necklace way back when? Yeah, exactly. People were sort of like speculating that it might be a some kind of like coded thing. I mean, it's in one way it's a little bit weird because you know it's not as though all ring jewelry is made specifically for that purpose. And there's a sort of like a weird angle to it of like, you know, being weirdly sort of, you know, speculating on the sexual preferences of a total stranger. See you later. I wonder whether that big guy I used fireballs on, whether it would be better to use Soul Ray on him. I think these guys take a lot of damage from poison because they're meant to be a lot of damage from fire because they're meant to be like poisoned somehow. And I guess the idea that like fire cleanses poison. Hey. Oh, that guy was alive for a second. They got Graham Linehan to voice these enemies. Oh, there's not nearly enough crying. It's impossible not to have a little bit of Schadenfreude whenever you hear Linehan talking about how he thinks his monomania, well, how he knows his monomania has like cost him his family. It's like, you know, yeah, we all told you this would probably happen, and then look, it did. Glynn's crying because Carl Finland won't let him near Maiden Astraea. He'll always end on "but I'm right." Yeah, if these goblins were really voiced by Graham Linehan, they would end their death cries with like, "But I'll be shown right in the end. They took my musical off me." Poisoned again. You know what? Magic. Why isn't that working? What? Oh, I didn't mean that. Use that one. Okay, cowardly beast. This enemy loves tiny fireballs. Yeah, these fireballs make him stronger. Right, are they coming down? Hold me closer, tiny fireballs. I want to use... Oh god! I didn't even see him. My eyes like unfocused for a second. I'm actually running low on grass. Soul Ray. Why did it break lock on? He almost got your mobile phone. A true Glinner voice would have them singing, "You've turned off replies." Oh my god, yeah, that was... I love that, like, online, like, you know, online trolls, they really hate it when you turn off replies, because it takes control away from them. It takes their ability to harass you away, and they really hate that. And it just shows them for what they really are. They just want to, like, endlessly heckle and harass you. They don't care about, like, free speech or anything. What they want is unfettered access to victims that they can just throw insults and abuse at. And making the adult decision to take that away from them. It's like taking their toys away from a toddler. They go fucking berserk. Now, how are we dealing with this? Ah, how am I poisoned? Wait, no you don't. Come back here. Horrible little beetle. Like, you know, the whole like, oh, you know you're wrong, so you turned off replies. It's like, well, no, I know that I'm getting harassed, so I turned off replies because I don't want to have to deal with it anymore. You know, I don't want to have to deal with loads of people just coming and making spurious accusations at me. Oh god. Fuck me. Grass here. Fuck. Ah, see, he's bleeding. You can see the health depleting slowly. Enjoy bleeding out, you son of a bitch. It's a line of dialogue from a Steven Seagal film. Classic line. Yeah. Now, Dirty Colossus is a design also they did not change for the Demon's Souls remake. Because there's not really a lot to Dirty... no, this isn't Dirty Colossus, this is Leechmonger, sorry. There's not a lot to Leechmonger. He's a bunch of leeches. And it's like, okay. I still think he looks worse in this, because he's, like, green. Whereas he's just more sort of, like dark and shadowy in the original. So I still think the design looks weaker. But, you know, whatever. There's nothing you can really do about this, so we're just gonna blast them with fire from up here. I think I've only ever gone down there once. Yeah. It's just a way harder boss fight if you try and do it, you know, the way the game expects you to. He can start regenerating health, but I don't think he's taking the opportunity to do it at the moment. There we go. That's Leechmonger. A true puzzle boss. Leechmonger suggests he's trying to sell you the leeches. Yeah, he's trying to, like... Yeah, get you to invest in leeches. He's trying to get you to invest in something parasitic and ultimately, you know, destructive. Call him Sam Altman. A timely little AI joke for you there. clammy Sammy. A writhing deep soul. It annoys me the spell comes out of your hand and not the magic staff you're holding. Well, I think... Yeah. Let's see if we can't... want to shoot anyone. Yeah, it comes out of the tip of my hand, doesn't it? No way for me to enter photo mode and... Doesn't come out the tip of the little wooden catalyst. So lucky I didn't accidentally shoot someone over here, by the way.
Then touch the demon inside. Soul of the mind, key to life.
More magic, please.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
I hate the lighting in the new Nexus. Yeah, so I've talked about it on a couple of streams. There's everything I don't like about the new Nexus. The green and the orange and teal color scheme. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. The way that the Nexus theme is much quieter, remixed in a really, really horrible way, and also now features like choral singing. It makes this, and you know, the way I think a lot of the brass and stuff is all polished and shiny. It makes this place feel like a cathedral, when I think the original intent was more like a sort of Buddhist like temple. The monumentals look very sort of Buddhist in their design. I think. I mean, someone can correct me, but I think that's the sort of influence. And yeah, this was such like a cool hangout spot. Now it just feels like a sort of generic cathedral. I need to head out now. Thanks for the stream. But thank you for swinging by, Silk. I hope you've had a fun few hours. Enjoy the rest of your evening. My evening is going to be spent having takeaway, and I'm going to watch The Green Knight, which I haven't seen, and it looks really cool. And I just decided I should watch it tonight. Now I've got to make a decision about which archstone to tackle next. There's a couple different directions I could go in.
Then touch soul of the mind, key to life's
Need
ether.
200 more souls.
I am here for thee. Then touch soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
I want.
Soul
I
of the
think
lost, withdrawn from, may thy
we can't progress any further in Boletaria until we have defeated an archdemon, I think. Right, not to be confused with the sequel, Sir Gawain and the Orange and Teal Knight. Yeah, the remake. The Teal Knight. Sir Go Orange. I think it's between... We could try and go take on Flame Lurker, or get to Flame Lurker. Also the Man-Eaters. Old Hero is kind of an interesting boss to try and get to. I don't really like the next level of Valley of Defilement. It's very difficult, and I'm not very good at it. Yeah, whilst I unalive myself so I don't lose my so I don't infect world tendency, let me know which archstone you think I should tackle next. I'm leaning towards Latria or Shrine of Storms, because I think those are interesting. And I think we will have things to talk about in terms of the Man-Eaters redesign, and also... Oh shit, what a landing. And also, yeah, the Old Heroes redesign. I think those will be interesting to talk about. And also, they're both quite fun levels, I think. Well, because if there's no preference, I think Flame Lurker's quite hard. Beating him would be quite fun. That level's also quite let's take on... let's go to the Shadowmen Archstone, because I'll be able to buy some grass there. I'm running low on. Gotta head off for a bit, hopefully be back. Enjoy the rays. Soul rays. Thanks for swinging by, Kel. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goiter shooting at me. I'm not gonna hit him from here, am I? Nah, whatever.
Hello there, we meet again.
Hello.
Terrible. Cheer up. Life is an adventure.
Life is an adventure.
But a bit of indulgence goes a long way.
You're so true. I need souls before I can indulge. And do I want... I think I want half moon grass. 5. Free an arm. Ooh. No, it's not Moonshade Stone I want. It's, yeah, the stones I need to actually upgrade my,
Well done. Good day. Be sure not to get yourself killed.
thing I need to upgrade my weapon is in Latria, now that I think about it. So it might be worth going and doing Latria next. Dom, I like that you hate this remake enough that it has motivated you to stream 4 days in a row about it. Yeah, I mean, I am having fun playing it, and I'm having fun talking about it. I did sort of want to maybe switch back to the original, just because, you know, I don't enjoy being negative so much, but also it's hater season, so, you know, allow me some hater energy. Okay. Let the hate flow through you. Exactly. Ow. Ow. Well, that's me. That's all she wrote. Luckily, I didn't waste any, any grass on that attempt. Oh look, my bloodstain is right there. Convenient. made it! With just a tiny sliver of health to my name. It might be worth going to... rings do I have on at the moment? Fragrant Ring and Cling Ring. Yeah, these are probably the best for me. Regenerating magic is very useful. Grim Reaper does not mess around at all. Yeah, those enemies are really tough, because not only do they hit like a freight train, but they've got quite a large health pool.
Oh, the demons haven't got to you, have they? I'm in luck.
We see that pit? It's filled with treasure.
But I'm having a little trouble getting to it myself. Go on, have a look. They're more riches than I've ever dreamed of. That's it. That bit just there. Go on, get a little closer.
I don't know whether he was that obvious about it in the original. But obviously, yeah, this is now like a recurring thing in Souls games. Womp womp. Who could have foreseen this happening?
Take your time starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket off your corpse.
Heavens. Did you fall for that little devil's trap?
That little devil's trap?
Well, I did the same. He fooled me, and now I am stuck here. The reverberations seem to suggest that we are connected to the outside. A fearsome dark phantom stands between us and freedom.
That scoundrel. I really believed in this time.
Cleanse us of evil. Pray with me.
Fell for it again award. Mbasa. I'm not afraid of you. Ooh, nice moves. How long can you keep this up for, though? Not very long, it seems. Ain't I a stinker? Now that sword, I think, is something you need pure white world, or maybe pure black world tendency to get. Like that, the body that's holding, that's got that item doesn't fall down until you get to either pure white or pure black. I can't remember which one it is.
Oh, it's you. Did you cleanse the world of the aforementioned phantom? God has chosen you. And for that we are thankful. Umbasa.
God had nothing to do with it, pal. It was all me. Umbasa. I don't think he even helps you if you lure the phantom back towards him. He doesn't join in the fight. He just watches you. Hello, Patches.
Umbasa. I drink it in me casa.
You? Hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Well, a man's got to make a living, right? Here, look.
There are other ways to make a living, pal.
There aren't many humans like us. We need to stick together. I know. Have this as a token of my friendship. Not bad, right?
A gash resistance ring. The utter BM on this guy. He kicks you down a hole and then says, "Oh, don't worry, mate. Here's a token of my friendship. Gash resistance ring. Yeah, that's yours, mate." Cheeky bastard. I'm going to dignify that with a response. He was just playing around. Yeah, I can't stay mad at him. I mean, man's got to make a living, right? There's a hidden path. Oh, it's over there. Do I have the... I need the Grave Robber's Ring, I think. That makes me invisible, or like harder to spot. I have it. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, not the Grave Robber's Ring. I want the spell that makes you harder to see for the storm beasts out there, so they don't shoot me. Now, anyone who's ever played this game and tried to get the Platinum Trophy, like me, which I think I might be able to prove. Go into my trophies. Oh, you can't filter the games by what platform they're on. Damn it. Well, it would have been a long time ago that I got the last trophy for God, when was it? Yeah, it's all trophies obtained. Toughest Souls trophy. I never did that on my original PlayStation 3 copy. Because it's really hard. It involves getting all the rings and like upgrading every weapon to the you have to reach the end of every weapon upgrade tree. And that involves a thing called pure Bladestone, which I think has a chance to drop in Stonefang. But if it doesn't drop there, the only other place you can get it, after you've killed all the crystal lizards there, is a skeleton that lives down here. And this enemy, you'll have had to have fought many, many times. Hi there, Gooners. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Yeah, you'll have fought this skeleton many times if you wanted to get a pure Bladestone, because he only has a tiny chance to drop it. I think it's something like a 1%. Fireball, fireball, fireball. That's how we do it. You're You're kidding me. Oh my god. It's 'cause I arrived. Maybe so. Thank you for blessing the stream with your good luck. Okay, pure Bladestone has a ridiculously low chance to drop from that skeleton. You have to kill him hundreds and hundreds of times normally to get just one. You only need one to reach the end of the Bladestone upgrade tree. I cannot believe I got that on the first drop. It's ridiculous. Ow. Soul Arrow, I think, is taking these guys out in one. You could say that Gooners came. I really want to post, Rye, you sent me like a screenshot of the Twitter like news like generating thing, like the today's news or whatever. and it's got after years of teasing, Varka has finally come. I really want to post that because it's so good. I need more people to see it. Well, I wanted your blessing to post it because you were the one that saw it on Twitter, and I'm essentially just stealing your banter. Oh fuck! Dead. My karma for stealing your banter. Boy, a ton of grass now though.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Genshin Impact's Varka finally comes after years of teasing. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh man, that's so good. If I posted it, no one would see. Just credit me. I will. I will. It's it's poetry, honestly. Pure poetry. I kind of want to go back to the Nexus now, and attune the invisibility spell so that the storm beasts don't give me as much grief. It'll respawn all the enemies here. I give you permission in perpetuity to steal anything and everything I say. Well, I'll still ask, just for my own peace of mind. I also don't want anyone to get the idea that I'm just gonna shamelessly steal their banter. Although I have been known to do that on occasion. I think we just ball. We just roll with it. See if we can get past the storm beasts without the invisibility. Maybe I need it. Maybe I need it. I think Grave Robber's Ring only makes you invisible to phantoms, whereas what I want is I want invisibility to those storm beasts, and I don't think Grave Robber's Ring works for that purpose. I think only the cloaking miracle spell will work for that. It's okay, I can kill the Grim Reaper again, I'm sure. I did it once, I'm not afraid of him. Ah, my boyfriend has gotten back home. Playing Demon Souls. Bring me Demon Souls. What am I doing here? Thank you for patting Pepsi Dog on the head.
Thank you. Let me pass. I am one. A human protector.
Now, what spell am I less likely to need? Protection. I probably don't need that. Whereas cloaking would be very useful. Oh, isn't there a ring in Valley of Defilement that makes your footsteps silent? There's a ring that silences you, I know that much. I think that can be useful for fighting old hero. Well, now that my boyfriend's gotten back, I'll have one run at try and get to the old hero, but if I die or I fail fighting him, I'll probably end the stream early. And thank you for patting me on the head. Oh, but I'm probably going to die to this guy, though. Because he's tough. Oh god, his friends. His friends. Oh my god. Well, okay, one more go at that. that was too much. Can't pet Pepsi Dog without petting Monster Cat too. Monster Cat. That's a pretty good username. That should be like my alter ego. Oh, I forgot I'm turned into a cat as well. When did that happen? Oh, this is a much safer way of dealing with him. Till these guys arrive, that is. I love it when it absorbs like all those souls from all of them. Right, cloak. That should mean I don't get grief from storm beasts. Or the skeletons, as it turns out. Whoops. Up! How do I have 50 late moon grass? I know I said I'd quit if I died, but I'm kind of locked in now. Yeah, I think I might need to upgrade my weapon a little bit, which is probably best to do in Latria. Oh. Yeah, it might be worth running Latria a little bit just to get some moonstone shards. And I can upgrade my weapon, and when I'm doing more damage to these guys, they won't be as frightening. That's, I think, the big problem at the moment is got his aura farming ass walking menacingly towards me. I think fireballs actually work pretty well on the skeletons as well. Skellingtons. See ya. Pretty well. Oh yeah, doing an attack like breaks the cloak. Breaks the cloaking effect. That's why I kind of want the ring, because then it stays on. How far away they can shoot you from. Buy me some time. Ow! Damn. Still see me. Behind you. I think like crushing and like blunt weapons are better against skeletons than slashing. But hell if I'm getting a different weapon. Oh, you see that dodge? I'm the greatest gamer who ever lived. Shrugging off the what? And so past the greatest gamer who ever lived. Yeah, I need to go and get the cloaking ring from somewhere, and I need to upgrade my weapon a little bit. Give it one more try. One more try. For real this time. For realsies, for realsies. Sad trombone sound effect. Yeah. One more try where I get past that guy.
Not this time.
It's not based. It's like that sometimes. It's his magic that I'm really worried about, not his size. Deal with the... Whoa, I can't deal with it. Fire your magic spell! Ah, I was holding down... Ah. Yeah, I really need to upgrade my weapon, because not being able to just slash him to death is not helping. Skill issue, for sure. Can't remember where I can farm, or where I can get... I think it's Crescent Moonstones I need. I know they're in... they're in Latria, but I don't know exactly where I farm them. Right, let's go. Right. This is the run. Whoa. Roll the other way and get knocked off the edge like you normally do. What even happened to me? I got hit by an arrow, didn't I? Okay. Said this is the run. Yeah. I want my souls back. I want my souls back so I can buy some grass, and then I'm gonna leave, I think. Take on Latria first. Well, I'm not getting my souls back either. Oh dear. Time to return to the Nexus in shame. Well, I've had a lot of fun. I will be playing some more Bloodborne tomorrow. A little later in the day. I hope you'll have a really lovely rest of the evening, rest of the afternoon. Thank you very much for joining me on this this little adventure. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.